Welcome to the epic world of dog training. I am JT Lawson. I am the lead trainer at Make Your Dog Epic. I also own the Oklahoma locations for Make Your Dog Epic, where we turn your canine companions into truly epic dogs. Get ready for your daily doses of wisdom as we tackle your questions and unleash the secrets to mastering dog training. As always, our goal is to gain obedience, but never at the expense of the dog's personality. Can I have a kiss? Oh, thank you. Oh, good job. Can I have a kiss? Oh, thank you. Oh, let's try again. Oh, what? One more? No? Okay. This is JT with the Make Your Dog Epic podcast. We are going over today aggressive dog training in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Now, I am an owner of a Make Your Dog Epic location in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So I do dog training in Tulsa. I am a Tulsa dog trainer, some would say. So what we're going to cover today is we're going over an aggressive Great Dane that we worked with. Its name was Bobby. I'm going to say Bobby because I don't want to use the dog's actual name because maybe they don't want to speak about it. But the dog's name is Bobby. So it is a Great Dane, and they were struggling with a lot of aggression. So what happened with them, the reason why they called us, and they were like, I cannot do it anymore. I am fed up. I need to finally hire a dog trainer. So they called us. This Great Dane, they took it to a RV park, and a person rode by on a bicycle, and mom had her hand in a leash, and the Great Dane decided that that person probably doesn't deserve to live anymore, and just got super upset and starts taking after this guy on the bike, and mom's hand is caught in the leash. So this dog, Bobby, is just dragging mom all the way through the RV park, just being super loud, growling, being aggressive, chasing this guy. And she said that Rip would not stop until she had to pull herself up on the leash, tackle Rip, and hold Rip in a chokehold until her husband could catch up to him and get there. Now, this might sound extreme, but this type instance happens a lot. So maybe not the hand get caught in the leash and you get dragged through an RV park, but they're now kicked out of the RV park and they had to go find a new one. So this happens a lot. So I hear of this all the time, of where people are reactive to bicycles or dogs or cats or just people, cars, whatever that goes by. And the dog just gets super upset and tries to chase after him. So with us, what we do is our first lesson is 50 cents. The reason we do that is because we want to come out and show you in person how we're going to solve your issues. I also want to see the dog first. So I want to see what kind of dog it is, because some people lie on the notes. So we train any breed, but there's a lot of trainers who don't train like pit bulls or Rottweilers or part wolves or Tibet Mastiffs. We'll train anything. But we want to see it first and understand what we're fully getting into. So that's a note to be wary of. So if anyone ever tells you like, hey, we'll take the dog, we don't need to see it first, just give us the $4,000 and we'll bring it back in 2 weeks or 4 months or whatever it is, I would run for the hills. Because every dog is different, everyone's goals are different. So that's why we do the 50-cent first lesson. So one, you can try it before you buy it, so you can make sure we're a good fit for you, and so that we can come out and view the dog and figure out your goals and figure out your dog, because every dog is different, everyone's goals are different. So I went there to the first lesson, and this mom had a trainer there before, and this trainer that came beforehand had them using a prong collar, a choke collar, a shock collar, a clicker, and treats all at once. So that's 5 dog training tools that they are using at once all the time to train the dog, and they had gotten no results. That's a lot. But that's like normal. Like a lot of trainers will do that. Well, they'll come and they'll have some super complicated process. It's really hard to follow. And I won't talk bad about other trainers because with enough patience, anything can work. But what we try to do is try to make it as easy as possible for the dog and the humans to understand. So we're one of the highest rated, most reviewed dog training programs in the United States because everything we do has to transfer. Because if I get your dog to listen to me, let's take Bobby, for instance. If I get Bobby to listen to me, but not Mom, that's super pointless. So I have to get Bobby to listen to not only Mom, but everyone in the house. Because they had a daughter, too. She was between 10 and 15. I don't know her actual age, but she was somewhere in that range. And I need Bobby, even though Bobby's massive, Great Dane, I need Bobby to listen to the daughter as well as Mom and Dad. So she was like, yes, take my dog for a boot camp, however long, longest one, I want my dog gone. She was super upset. But we took the dog for a boot camp. It was a 3-week boot camp. We worked on obedience, and because how you deal with this with aggression is we have to get you and the dog to understand each other clearly. So we want to give you commands to where you can communicate clearly with the dog. So the big commands we teach are come, because come has to be proved. So it has to be the one that's going to save the dog's life later. Because if that person runs by and come is proved, well, there's no issue. Because now the dog runs, nope, come, sit. And now the dog's done. So that fixes that. That's a big issue. Pulling on the leash, we can't have that anymore, so we teach heel. So now Mom can walk Bobby with 3 fingers on the leash for control, and that's all she needs, just 3 fingers on the leash. And we also teach off. Off means move away physically and mentally, but not that you're in trouble, which is key. Because I don't want Bobby to think like the guy on the bicycle's bad or the mom's pissed. It's just, hey, knock it off. That's unacceptable. And so all it means is move away physically and mentally. So it's no jumping, licking, biting, growling, chewing, counter surfing, chasing guys on bikes, eating squirrels, chasing cats, marking your territory inside a house, barking in the kennel at 3 a.m. Whatever you would say knock it off to, that's what off helps. And then the other big one is place. So the reason why this works and how you would use it is Bobby freaks out, gets mad, whatever. It's off, come, and then place. Or it can be off, come, sit, or whatever, off, come down, whatever you want it to be. But it's just we are pulling Bobby away from those situations. And so it'll work immediately, where immediately now that you have obedience, that behavior, you have control over it. But once you do it over and over and over, Bobby starts to understand, oh, okay, in these situations, I don't need to get pissed at the guy riding a bike because Mom is just going to tell me to come back and sit anyways. So I just need to leave him alone. So now dog went home. Mom does great. But I give this story because maybe you're struggling with that. Maybe you just got pulled through an RV park or something like that. Or your dog barks at a mailman every time they walk by. Or they get super upset with squirrels or cats or mountain lions, whatever they get upset about or they're aggressive towards. If it's other dogs, people, whatever, we can help with that. So we can we work on aggressive dogs in Tulsa all the time. So in Tulsa, Oklahoma, we work with a ton of aggressive dogs. We are America's highest rated, most reviewed dog training program, and because we get results. And no matter what, we offer a money-back guarantee, and you get group class forever. So with Rip, Bobby. So with Bobby, if Bobby ever struggles with anything in the future, or they just want Bobby to get around more dogs and people, they can bring Bobby to group class because group class is forever. So you get 2 free classes a week where you can get around other dogs or people, and we can help you guys out. So we are, if you want to fill out a form and get in contact with us for that first lesson, you're going to go to makeyourdogepic.com. That is makeyourdogepic.com. You can fill out the form, or you can give us a call or text us or whatever, and our team will reach back out to you, and they will schedule a time to come out and talk to you about your dog and figure out your goals and get your dog to your goals. And as we like to say on the show, we'll talk to you in 5 minutes.
Do you need to have your dog professionally trained? Do you need your dog to stop barking at the neighbors? Do you want your dog to stop going potty in the house? Do you want to have an epic and well-trained dog at an affordable price? What makes the Make Your Dog Epic dog training experience unique? At Make Your Dog Epic, your first dog training lesson is just 50 cents, which is less than $1. Make Your Dog Epic is home to the highest rated, most reviewed dog training company in the area. At Make Your Dog Epic, we will beat any competitor's price for similar services. At Make Your Dog Epic, we offer a money-back guarantee. So if the training doesn't work, we never blame you or the dog, it's always our fault. At Make Your Dog Epic, we offer the fastest turnaround time in the industry. That way you can start enjoying time with your epic dog as soon as possible. At Make Your Dog Epic, when you schedule that first lesson with us, we automatically enter you in for a chance to win a dream vacation to Hawaii. Whoa! Which is a lot like Oklahoma, except the weather's different. There's beaches, palm trees. But if you'd rather go to Oklahoma, we can do that as well. How does the Make Your Dog Epic training experience work? When you fill out that form on makeyourdogepic.com, we are going to call you and schedule that first lesson for just 50 cents, which is less than $1. We are going to meet you for that first lesson. That way we can tell you what it's going to take to get your dog to your goals. Because every dog's different and everyone's goals are different. We'll either do one-on-one lessons where it's half dog training, half human training. I'll let you guess which one's harder. Or we're going to do boarding school, where you send your dog with us and we take care of all the homework for you. No matter what you do, we're going to make sure everything transfers to you. Because it's pretty pointless if we get your dog to listen to us, but no one else in your family. Disclaimer, currently we do not offer a service that will get your in-laws to listen to you. You will receive unlimited ongoing group class for the remainder of your dog's epic life. That's because we want to be there for you and your dog forever. We never want you to have to use another trainer after training with us. Our goal is to teach obedience, but never at the expense of the dog's personality, because if we get your dog to listen, but we have to crush its spirit in the process, what's the point? Our motto is it's the same dog, but now it's all ears. You'll now have a well-behaved dog that you can walk or jog with without it channeling its inner sled dog and pulling you down the street. You will have a dog that won't bark at the neighbors or potty in the house. You will be entered in for a contest to win a dream trip to Hawaii that we will be giving away every January. Pow wow whoa, yippee-yo, yippee-yay. Take that first step and schedule that first 50-cent lesson at makeyourdogepic.com. Makeyourdogepic.com.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Let's go now. Let's go now. Here we go now.